Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I plan on recording a few things and trying to add those into a track. I want to become a better producer, and I also want to become better at recording and using some of those recordings in my tracks. So I'm going to record a few things, and then from there during the week I will try to develop the track and see how it goes. So I guess my tempo is gonna be 128 beats per minute, and then yeah, it's gonna be like a house song, and I'll try to develop as much as possible and see what I can do. I'm hoping for the best, expecting the worst, but we'll see. So thank you guys for clicking on this video if you have. So I'll start with the recording process right now. I guess I need to find things to record. So I'm going to try to just record some just random things that I have in my room or in this building and see what I can do. So I grabbed some forks, got some shakers or a shaker, and then this little cajon. And so I'm just going to record that. So I'm just going to record that stuff. Just a few sounds just to have something to play with, and then see if I can develop something on my own. Yeah. All right, that's good for now. All right. Let's see if I eventually grabbed anything later on. But yeah, so I'm just recording sounds right now. What's on me? My groove is so bad, but I'll fix it later on. That's good for now. And let me get another one. All right, so all right, that's good for now. All right, so I just recorded a shaker, a pair of forks, and now I'm gonna just record this cajon and see what I can, I guess, eventually create. That's a one shot. Let me try the side now. All right, guys, so I recorded a few little sounds, a cajon, a shaker, and then a pair of forks. I'm going to try to create some percussions with it and then see what I can do with it. Eventually, I'm going to try to create a house track. So wish me luck. Hey, what's up, everyone? So I completed a track and then I evolved it into another track. So technically I created two different types of tracks. In this video, I'm going to show you guys what I did with some of the things that I recorded. And then eventually I didn't really like the first idea that I had and I converted that into a different type of track. So I'm going to show you guys and I hope you guys watch till the end and see if you guys like it. So yeah, let's go. All right, so in this track, I recorded a few things. I recorded a pair of forks, shakers, congo, and then I did like a layer congo. And after that, what I managed to do was, because not everything was played well, because it wasn't played well, I eventually shifted some of the sounds to make sure that it at least sounded pleasable or okay. So yeah, so I'm gonna go with what I did first. So first I ended up recording, I don't know what I recorded because I can't remember, but I'm gonna go with some of the first things that I recorded, and I just wanted to create some percussions. So yeah, let's see. All right, so here's a little fork sound that eventually I modified and recorded, and this is what it sounds like. So just kind of created a little loop. Let me take off the metronome. So I believe I added, yeah, I sent it into a reverb bus and a delay bus. So it's a 1/8 delay. So if you take it off, that's what it sounds like. So I shifted some of the hits to make sure that it sounded okay. And then that's what you get. Okay, and then next I added, I don't know if I added the shaker, but let me unmute the shaker for now. That's what it sounds like, and I believe I added some reverb too. It's manageable, but with that and the forks, you get this. After that, there's some congo hits. So every other hit, there's this is like a congo layer, and then on top of that, you got the congo hits hitting, I think, so you get that. So that's what you get. Let me take off the shaker. And then from there, I started adding other things. So I'm just gonna solo the drum bus. Eventually I added a kick drum. I got the kick drum from Battery. So yeah, bounced the 909 kick drum, and then I also added a 909 open hi-hat. I also bounced that, and I reduced the release on the hi-hat because it was too long. And then this is technically what you get. And then I also added a 909 clap and a 909 ride to go along with the kick. I also shortened the release on it. This is what the track eventually sounds like. I didn't really like where it was going, so what I initially did, I like some of the elements of this track, and then from there I decided to start a different track, and I used a lot of the same elements that were already in place. And so this is what it sounds like before. Let me just see. So I'm just gonna play the. I probably won't play the whole track, but the majority of it, and then you guys can judge what it sounds like. Yeah, so that's what this track sounds like. I didn't really like where I was going to. I think there's some potential there. What I do really like from this track is the forks in it. You could definitely hear them, like they definitely cut through. So yeah, I like that. So now I'm gonna open up the second project that I began after this. I used a lot of the same elements. They're basically just, you know, there, and I added some other things. But I do like where the second track is going. Whether I finish that track, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm going to open up that track now. All right, so for the second track, there's still a lot of the same elements from the first track. So I'm going to show you what I did in this track. Basically, I still have like all the same elements, and then I added a few things and I took off a few things. I did add a spinning top loop that I had, and then I added a little bit more sound effects. And then, yeah, obviously I changed, I think I changed the scale, I think, of this track. And so I just created some chords, and I liked the chords, and then I messed around with the bass line and a few other things. And so this is what this sounds like. Yeah, so I'm just gonna play it for you guys. Yeah, so that's the second part of, I guess the second, I guess that's the second project that I kind of overdid. Like you still see some of the same elements as the first project. I still have all the bass lines and everything on here, but I did change the scale, and I believe I changed, yeah, obviously the scale, the bass line, the chords. I changed it all up, and I added a few things. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will make another video. I'm trying to have like a different concept in every type of video to see what I can improve. I think the next video I might mess around with long reverbs and long delays. But I won't know until I guess tomorrow, until I decide. I'm gonna, finish this video, and then I'm gonna go hit the gym. So I have my gym clothes right now, and after that, I will try to finish editing this video and try to post it either tomorrow or Monday. Today is Friday. But yeah, have a great weekend, and yeah, thank you for watching, and hopefully I put out a good video next time. But yeah, I'm very satisfied with what I was able to do with the recordings that I had and made. Obviously, I'm just trying to improve, and share this with a lot of the creators out there who like music production, like myself. So have a great day, and thank you for watching.